I felt relieved.
How so?
Because they finally found him guilty of something. I knew, like in the past, we had to keep pushing the trial back because he wanted to plead that he was insane or something like that, and then he said he dropped a gun or something like that. So there's a lot of like mixed stories and stuff like that. So I was just happy that they finally had got the truth out. I mean, I know he'll be in there for a while, but I just feel like it was something that he should have been dealing with for the rest of his life, since it's something that I have to go through for the rest of mine. It's a test every day. Some days are okay, some days are not. I have another 2-year-old that looks pretty much like him, so sometimes it gets scary when I do his hair a certain type of way and he looked just like him, so I kind of get a little shooken up. But I mean, they used to spend their birthdays together, so I mean, it's a little hard. It was cold. I was there, but I wasn't there. It's like I was so focused on, like, for them to get to the verdict that I couldn't really see him or think about him. I mean, he would turn around and kind of glance at us, but I was just so zoned out. I don't have nothing to say to him.
Why?
I mean, I forgave him, but I don't feel like he, to me, deserves to be spoken to. I mean, he took away somebody that I can never speak to. So I just feel like he don't deserve that chance. The starter got on my nerves. He got on my nerves. But yeah, he was my first child. I was 20 when I had him. I was in college. I didn't really know much about babies at all. Like I used to say all the time, I never wanted to have kids. And he just showed up out of nowhere. So I was like, oh God. I didn't even know I was pregnant for like 5 months. So I got a little sick, and then I was like, oh. So I went and found out on my birthday that I was pregnant. So it took me a while to come up with his name. I wanted to call him Ace, which means first, and then his last name was King, so he was going to be my first king. So I came up with Acen. I don't think there's a perfect ending. I mean, the perfect ending would be for none of it to happen. But I feel better just knowing that he didn't suffer. Listening to the autopsy guy, that he let us know that it took about 30 seconds or a minute for him to go away, so I just know that he didn't suffer, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But, I mean, there's no perfect ending. He's still going to be able to see his kids and his mom, because you have visitation. I get to go to a gravesite, so it's never really that perfect. A little bit. I just wanted him to tell the truth. I mean, if somebody get out the car in the pouring rain, obviously they're meaning to do something. You can't accidentally shoot a gun. You have to cock it back or whatever you do. I don't really know. You got to pull the trigger. So I just felt like he should have took responsibility for what he did a long time ago. Don't have court anymore, so that's good. I really just take it day by day. Just learn to accept the fact that he's gone and try to raise my other kids and make sure they have a better life. Make sure they remember who he was and all the things that he did or what he would have done to them if he was still here. I have no idea, honestly. I mean, if there's times where I want to break down or I think about it, but it's just like something that's in me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my sign. I'm a Taurus. We're very strong bulls, so I don't know. I got an angel, I guess. I was sweating a little bit. My fingers had been crossed. I was like, hopefully they make the right decision. Because I felt like his lawyer and our lawyer both did a good job, so I felt like it could have went either way. And when I heard it, I was relieved, but I still kind of felt the same because it was like, we won, but we didn't win. Like, they found him guilty, like, we had finally got that out of him. But it's like Acen was still gone. Like, there was no coming back from that. And so, like, we're only left with the memories that we used to have of him. And he was only 3 years old, so those memories slowly start to fade away. A little bit by what I was hearing during the trial, because I had missed, like, most of what had happened. But as far as him, like, going away, like, I mean, he took something from me, so I don't think there's ever going to be, like, closure for me. I feel like it's something that I'm going to have to think about for the rest of my life until I die. So I was good with it either way. In my opinion, no. I don't think so. I think he should have got life. I mean, sometimes people live to see 100 and something, or, I mean, you never know. So for him to get out, he could possibly do something else. I mean, you just can never know. I mean, he's recently got out and did stuff like that, so I just didn't want to take a chance. Yeah, I've had a lot of that, probably since the first day it happened to Acen. People always called, texted me, checked up on me. People I don't know from different states, countries. Yeah, I've gotten tons of messages. I've always had Acen's grandma by my side, and her mom. They've stuck with me through it all, and his dad. So they're really tight family, so it's been nice just to be around them and all that stuff. They get on my nerves, so I can't really be sad or nothing. I think I may have blacked out. Yeah. I was shocked. I actually had found out on Facebook I was at work. And I had all these missed calls, so when I started to call people back, they didn't answer. So I had got a Facebook message on Messenger, and somebody said that Acen had died. So I just went to look on Facebook, and they was posting pictures of him and stuff. And I seen the news had pictures of him, so I just kind of blacked out a little bit. And then I had to gather myself because I was still at work, and they didn't know. So it was real tough. And I had made a lot of money that night. I was a waitress. And so it's like I didn't even want none of the money. I just wanted to leave. I don't have nothing to say to him.
Why?
I mean, I forgave him, but I don't feel like he, to me, deserves to be spoken to. I mean, he took away somebody that I can't never speak to. So I just feel like he don't deserve that chance.